Have you ever tried one of these mouthpieces? A vintage Dukoff, I have no idea how to pronounce it. For years I've just called it a Dukoff, but I'm going to stick with that. From the 1970s and maybe 1980s, which I've now opened up, refaced, balanced and turned it into an M8. What could go wrong? I'm not really going to jump down that rabbit hole too much, so let's see how this goes. Now, what's the difference between the M and the D? Well, the M series is regarded as not quite as bright as the D series, but still punchy and powerful enough and very projecting, and it has a bit more of a fuller sound. The D has this large step baffle, and the M has more of a rolled over baffle. I straightened the tip out. I actually thinned it out a little bit. I thinned the rails here a little bit. The baffle, I cleaned it up. I made it more balanced. It was slightly off at one side. The baffle seemed to be higher at one side than the other, so I leveled it out. So that's what it looks like now. It's a nice looking mouthpiece, and I gave it the Gardella styled diagonal lines for no other reason, because I could. My new toy, simple as that. That's why I put the lines there. It's just cosmetic, so it's kind of a 2 for the price of 1 when it comes to this mouthpiece. I'm demoing a Dukoff Miami M8 so you lot can hear what they're like, and also maybe I'm showing off a little bit of my refacing. I'm not a refacer in any capacity. The ligature I'm using is a Dukoff ligature also. It's the Dukoff vibra-free. It's that clear thing. That's what I'm using, and I'm using a V16 2.5 reed. So let's make some sound on this little setup, and I'll speak to you soon. So final thoughts time. That does not just include my final thoughts, that also includes yours. So get yourself writing into the comment section down there, and of course I'll reply, and I'll be curious to hear what you think about this mouthpiece and what it sounded like. And yeah, it's time to share my thoughts. Well, I'm actually very proud of my refacing effort on this. I'm not saying I'm an expert, I'm not even close to that. I'm just saying that I'm quite happy with the result I've got from this mouthpiece. It feels closer to my Gardella Brecker Model 1 than, say, the Dukoff D series. And I'm quite pleased with myself basically because I didn't mess it up. And the sound is actually very good. It's got a nice core to it. It's not as bright as my Brecker Model 1, but I wasn't looking for that sort of brightness. I really like the sound on it. It also has a bit more resistance there, so I have to push a little bit more to get that sound I want. But when I opened it up a little bit, it really sings. And no, I'm not going to go into Mouthpiece refacing. I might just do it just for fun with some mouthpieces I have. So that means I will be enjoying playing this. I think I might be jumping over from my MB1 to this for a little while. I'll probably do it back and forth, see how I feel. I usually end up back on the MB1, but you know, I'm just so happy that this turned out really well. And I can really get why the players of the era in the 70s were playing Dukoffs. People like Bob Berg, Mike Brecker. These are my absolute heroes. I love their sort of playing. So it's not a surprise that I'm really digging this. And that's just my thoughts, my views on this Dukoff. I like it a hell of a lot. And I think I might be switching onto this for a while. Maybe you find a Dukoff that you like. Give it a hoot. Give it a whirl. They are very fun mouthpieces to play, and they have loads of projection. Like everything, it's all about personal taste. It might not be your vibe, so that's okay. That means there's more for me to grab and buy and have fun with. But anyway, you'll catch me in the next video. Do me a favor, I'm trying to grow my channel. Click on like, click on subscribe. I'm really trying my hardest to grow this channel, and I need your help for that. So from here, thank you very much for coming this far. See you all, or should I say, you'll see this stupid head in the next video. Have a great day.